Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Fantasy Hockey Pucks podcast. I'm your host, Ben Rutledge, alongside my fellow co-hosts and analysts, Ugam Sandu and Jake
Sir.
Lloyd. How's your weekend been, boys? We're back to the grind. How's your weekend?
We are
Ugam
Nate.
Sandu.
Here, Jacob.
Oh, man.
One?
Yeah,
I'm feeling
I'm good.
good. I'm feeling good. Just got out of a computer science exam here, and we're back.
Yeah.
We're back. It's not going well.
We're so back.
We're so back.
The academic comeback is on the
It's
way.
starting now. It's only Wednesday, but it feels like Friday to me. Like I'm ready to go out.
You
tonight.
say this like that's a good thing.
It is good.
Brother, you have an exam tomorrow.
I do. You know what? That's a bit of a problem. Other than that, though, we're feeling good. Looking forward to the weekend.
Of course. You know, bit of an early wake up today. 8 a.m. basketball in the open gym.
Yep, in the lab.
Yeah,
cooking.
of course. We're getting a big win today, boys. Jake's
Yeah.
actually starting.
Yeah.
Go. Looking for 1 point this time.
Yeah.
Try.
We're gonna average 1 point, 1 suspension.
Yep. Oh,
You know, a bucket is 2 points, right?
I know. We'll get a free throw.
It's not getting a bucket, yo.
Rick Barry style free throw, or you like?
Oh yeah.
No, have you seen this guy's jump shot?
No.
No, it's
Oh,
one of the worst things I've
so
seen in my
bad.
life.
So
What
bad.
does
No,
it do?
he'll go like this, and then he'll go up,
No,
pause for like 2 seconds, and then shoot it.
yeah, I'm an enforcer. I'm for it. Well, just take out those
Draymond. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, if someone starts getting buckets, we'll send you on. A little right hook will do.
Right hook.
Oh,
We'll do the work.
Jake's goofy punch.
It'll
Ah,
Eh,
ah,
it'll work.
ah.
It'll work.
work beautiful. Yeah. Other than that, got my exams done. Midterms are finished except for one, and we're ready to go, boys. Let's get
Yeah.
into some puck.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I forgot the script. I'll clip
Ali,
this part out too.
Just go like ready for some puck and then just clip into it.
Yeah, like that. Okay. Holy sh. Good thing it's not live.
So much goddamn editing to do, bro.
What? So much.
Yo. As a random aside, bro, do you ever watched the show? How I Met Your Mother?
No.
Bro, Barney is literally me in 20 years. He's like,
Isn't he gay in real life?
yeah, but he was talking about how he's like, I was at the hardware store trying to pick up women. Why are you at the hardware store picking up women? Because these type of women go to the hardware store. Single, lesbian, and recently widowed. And he was like, I'm into all of them. All right. Okay. With that, let's get into some recent news. So probably the biggest thing that's been building over the course of this weekend is Elias Pettersson has essentially said he doesn't want to sign a long-term extension in Vancouver, whether that's he wants to capitalize on his money like Matthews does, where he signs those 4-year deals and then keeps renewing it at a higher AAV, or he just genuinely doesn't want to be in Vancouver. I don't really know. I feel like I'm getting more of the sense he doesn't want to be in Vancouver.
I mean, it's interesting to see. I don't know, like, they're doing well. I don't know why he'd want out. I think maybe it's just like a Canadian thing. Perhaps he wants to go to an American team.
And yeah, but he's Swedish, like it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really understand the point here. What do you think, Jake?
You're like, what more could you want? You know, you're fighting for first place in the whole league, playing really well. The team's finally cooking. Like it's been a while. He's put a lot of time into that team,
Yeah.
and they're finally good. Like I really don't understand it. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's it definitely is confusing. He is an RFA at the end of the season. So the Canucks can trade his rights for pretty much as much value as it is because like
Yeah.
he's their
They're
property.
gonna get a deal, that's for sure.
It's not like they're gonna get fleeced if they have to trade him. I mean they could, but it's not like they're going to. But yeah, it's a weird situation.
Like, what would it take to get Pettersson? Like that have to be
A lot.
huge,
A lot.
huge trade. Yeah.
I mean, where would he even go? Like any possible
But there's
destination?
a lot
do
of
you
teams
think?
that could use him.
What do you
Boston.
think? Boston, yeah,
Boston,
for sure.
yeah.
But
Oh,
what
man,
are they
hope
giving
not.
up?
Hope not.
The
I don't
whole
know, but
decor?
it would be probably similar to the Kachuk trade.
Yeah, I mean,
I know it
I
hasn't
don't,
worked
I don't,
out.
I don't think they wanted.
I know it hasn't worked out, but at the time, bro, when he got Huberto, Uyghur, and a first-round pick for Kachuk, like that was seen as a really big
Yeah.
win.
But
yeah.
it was not.
No,
So hopefully,
no,
no.
it's not his fault that Huberto's ass. though.
Hopefully they don't mess up like that. But I don't really know. Like Boston, if they were to trade for him, they giving up like all.
We're
No,
sweet, man. They don't
But-
need a goalie though. Yeah, they don't.
Vancouver wouldn't need a goalie.
Yeah.
Like, what does Vancouver need? Maybe
But we need a
Forwards.
forward replacement
Yeah.
and another
maybe a
defenseman.
defenseman. Just like the same type, Kachuk. But
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna need with Lindholm. He's not gonna be their first line center on a
Yeah. Well, they got to sign him too.
Yeah, they're cooked.
And,
They might
and
be
and they
cooked.
got to sign Ronick too.
They have a big cap situation coming up. Yeah.
Holy.
And Besser's up, I think, after next year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is their year, though. They'll
This
win
is
it this
their
year.
year.
They got to. They
If,
got
if it's not this year, it's not gonna be for a while.
That's a small window, though.
Yeah.
maybe because they have a ton of prospects.
Yeah, send over Heischer the other way, maybe.
Yeah.
Heischer, Nemec, and Heischer, Nemec, and Holtz, something like
Yeah,
that.
that could be interesting.
I'd do that. Well,
I'd
I
be
could see New
sick.
Jersey do that. I could see New Jersey doing that.
Yeah,
And that's a team that has enough prospects that like Vancouver actually gets a return that they're happy with.
yeah. I mean, yeah, they have a lot of prospects, and their first round picks gonna be good this year. It looks like. Because
Yeah.
speaking of the Devils,
Oh,
they
man.
are awful.
Yeah.
They cannot like defend just in general.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Shit. Was it so they given up the first goal in 43 of their 59 games, tying the 1992 Senators, who get this went 10-70-4.
Why they played 84 games, I don't know.
The
But
fact
yeah,
the Devils
that's
are even in a
fucking- that's
playoff race is
bad.
crazy.
Just go get a goalie, bro. Go get Markstrom.
Please.
Yeah.
Go get Soros. Get one of them. Like they're wasting a season
Yeah.
just because they don't have a goalie. I would say.
Yeah, that's a terrible team. I would hate to be a fan of them.
Why do you hate the
I
Devils?
am
bro?
not a Devils fan.
Why?
I feel like here's what I feel like. I feel like they're so young. You know what I mean? Like they at least have to go through so much to get past the first round, and they've had so much success so quick.
Back in my day, we wouldn't have this success.
Exactly, with such a young core, I feel like it's hard to feel bad for them because like they have so much time ahead of them. You know what I mean?
True.
Like I just think that
I mean, they have like Toffoli, it's the older players.
they have that.
Dougie.
Yeah, they got that
He's got-
insane
like,
huge
he's got a lot of
contract.
years
Yeah,
left.
I mean, but
Yeah, Hughes and Heischer are making nothing.
Yeah,
Same with Brat. Brat's making like nothing.
yeah.
Too, except they're overpaying Timo.
I think I'll Luke Hughes and Simon Nemec.
I know.
so
What a
that
team.
pisses me off.
But they're still ass, so who
yeah,
cares?
exactly. I hate teams that skimp on the goaltending too. Like,
Yeah.
you
I mean,
can't just-
Toronto.
yeah, I know. I hate that. It pisses
Yeah.
me off.
Oh yeah,
There's so many teams this year that are doing
You're
that.
a fucking Hellebuck Schmidt rider.
Yeah, well, I would have traded Nylander for Hellebuck.
Why, bro?
Not now. In the past. In the past.
Okay.
But
I thought you meant now.
no,
my
that
brother's
would be
cut.
crazy. Yeah, no, like
Brother's
years
cut.
ago.
All right, getting into just kind of another comment here. If you remember our last pod, we were talking about Bettman visiting Winnipeg. Bettman met with Winnipeg yesterday, 2 days ago. And essentially he said, get over the anxiety of ticket prices and go to games. He said you complain about not wanting to lose a team, yet you're not willing to pay the price to go to an NHL game. Like, honestly, that is kind of fair. Like, I do kind of agree with that. Like, just
Yeah.
you gotta
Just being
you gotta
real.
pay money to go to the games. Like, that's
Like,
how
yeah,
it
you
works.
can complain about the ticket prices. Even like Toronto, the ticket prices are crazy, and they're still
And
like
they sell out every game.
sell out the games. Exactly.
So
Jets fans,
you
Man,
say
in
you're
the
you
stadium.
say you're diehard fans, yet like
you ain't there.
the only reason that the teams talk about moving is because you don't attend games. So
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't want to get boring, but there's some economic reasons for this. If you look into them.
Economic reasons, yo.
There
what is
is.
it? What is the column size, dude?
I mean, when you're looking at I was looking at Winnipeg's economy a few days ago on online. Like their average income is 2,000 below the Canadian average in the
Ooh.
city. They also have like compared to like Toronto, let's say, they have so many big companies in the city. Right. So a lot of these seats are just corporate seats. So
Yeah.
it's really easy to pack a barn. But in Winnipeg it's a bit different. Like their
True.
biggest sectors are more manufacturing and government jobs.
Mm.
So like I don't know.
This guy did some research.
Bros, yeah.
It's true though.
Research
Yeah,
in the
true.
app.
And I feel like it's kind of a problem, you know. I feel like towns maybe like obviously Winnipeg's like it's a big city, but like, I feel like it shouldn't just be like the richest cities full of corporations that have teams. I feel like towns that actually like their team should not be priced out of watching the game. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a
Problem
problem.
the ticket price of
It's
Winnipeg.
not that bad, bro. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
it's
it's
not-
like
definitely not
I'm
as
pretty
bad,
sure it's
yeah.
like $55
Like,
to
they're
get
not
to
too
the upper
expensive.
bowl.
There's no way. But it's like the season tickets, no? That they were like complaining.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
season
they also
tickets.
don't sell out their
They
games.
don't sell their games either. Yeah, I don't know. I just wouldn't. I would hate to see the team move because they want it in like a bigger, more like
Like
richer
Atlanta.
city. Yeah, like I wouldn't like that. Let's see. You see on
Pulling up
Ticketmaster.
Ticketmaster, yeah.
Pulling out the Ticketmaster. Let's see this. Yeah, what the hell? It's $45 in
Yeah,
the
for the upper bowl.
upper
I
bowl.
told you.
But-
It's like,
oh my god, there's so many seats.
yeah. See?
Let me get rid of that.
That'd be that'd
Bro,
be
$200 for lower bowl?
Yo. $200 is upper
Section-
bowl in Toronto.
Section
yeah.
106, row 4. Row 4.
Ooh.
Boys, let's go to Winnipeg.
Yeah,
yeah,
seriously,
there's
let's
some good
go.
games, too. Let's go watch that. It's the Hellebuck in person.
Yo, this guy.
Oh,
Bro,
my
this speed out your
God.
mouth. Yeah, he's speed out your mouth, bro.
Oh man,
Like, I get it. He's really fucking good, but like,
he is.
get the Schmied out.
Speaking of good goalies, UC Saros. That
My
the
goats.
trades are
My
trade
cookie
rumors
bear.
are picking up. Teams reportedly interested. Last time I looked, New Jersey, Calgary.
Calgary, surely not
Yeah,
Calgary.
yeah, they are.
Why?
Well, because he's younger. If they ship off Markstrom, they then
Oh.
bring in
Okay.
Saros.
I like that.
It was New Jersey, Calgary, LA, Colorado, and there's one other team. Can't remember. Oh, Carolina.
Just any team with no goal.
But it was like those
yeah.
5 are the most interested teams. Yeah, I feel like I get Markstrom's really good. I think Markstrom's market is much more limited because his cap hit's bigger than Saros at the moment, and he's also much older.
Yep.
So for a team more like LA, who's like LA's not winning the cup this year, but they still have a relatively young core.
Never know.
Like it makes more sense for them to trade for him, whereas like it doesn't make as much sense for them to trade for a Markstrom.
True that.
Whereas like New Jersey or Carolina, it makes more sense because they're right there to win it. But yeah, it seems like this is heading much closer to actually happening. Last time I saw, I can't remember which insider reported it, but it's about 50%, 50-50 that he gets traded.
They also
Um,
said if he doesn't get traded, then Lankinen is out of there. Like one of them's getting traded for sure. I
Like in
think.
his ass, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but like just make way for Askarov.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Do you believe that Askarov is good enough that Siri, bro? Do you believe that Askarov is good enough that it's worth trading Saros? Like Saros is a legit
Yes.
young stud.
Askarov
goalie.
is the real deal, I think.
You think so? Do you
But I
agree with
think
that?
I think first you have to put him in the NHL.
Yeah.
I don't think you trade him while he's still just playing in the AHL.
Yeah. He came up and played a couple games.
Yeah.
He went better than Wallsted's debut did, or Wolf.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Man, what a position to be in though. Like you can trade UC Saros and you have this up and coming goaltender right behind him.
yeah,
That's so nice.
Must be nice.
I mean they spent the 11th overall pick on
Yeah.
Askarov in 2020. So
Yeah.
Fair enough.
yeah,
I just want a good goalie on a team I like.
bro, Wall is him. Okay,
Wall's
Wall and
pushing,
Connor
like,
Ingram.
25. How old is he? He's 24, Wall, isn't he?
24.
Yeah, okay.
24 for a goalie is insanely young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Markstrom's
Markstrom
34, and people are
Okay.
talking about how getting 3 good playoff runs out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That's
We'll
13
see.
years older.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, but like the top
Yo,
level
I'm terrific
prospect.
at math, but they're saying
13 years
No, but
old.
I meant 13 years in the future for Wall, based
Yeah.
on
Oh,
Markstrom.
okay.
Yeah.
They're saying Markstrom by 37 is still going to be like good enough, and so that's 13 seasons for Wall.
That is, yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
considered.
A couple other trade updates. I would say two of the bigger players possibly to be moved. Frank Vetrano having a really good season, on pace for just shy of 40 goals this year, and Pavel Buchnevich, who's on a pace just a bit below that, but is a stud. Both rumors are picking up around them. Avalanche reportedly interested in Vetrano. Golden Knights reportedly interested in Buchnevich, with Stone probably going on LTIR till the playoffs, shockingly. Buchnevich, reportedly the Blues want 2 first-round picks for him. So I feel like
I think
that's
fair.
it's fair, but that severely limits his market. Like there's not a lot of the top teams that have 2 first-round picks available.
True. Yeah.
It's gonna end up being like a first round pick and then
And
like
a
Like a second or third,
Velarde,
and then
or
like
no,
a.
it'll be like a first round pick and a Velarde equivalent. Like a player who's
Like-
young, ready to
I'm
step
kidding,
in.
yeah. I meant
Um,
like Velarde right now. Like Velarde last year.
Velarde, like when he got traded at the
Yeah.
time in the PLD deal. Speaking of the Golden Knights, Jack Eichel is skating again. I think he'll actually come back, mostly because the Golden Knights need to score, and so they can't just hold him and Stone on LTIR the entire till the playoffs. And with Stone's 9 mil or whatever he's making on LTIR,
Yeah.
they can bring back Eichel's 10.5, and it's not a big deal.
Sure.
So,
Hey, William Karlsson's him.
yeah, he's having a huge year.
That would have been egregious though. Like having 19 million in LTIR when
I
they
know.
playoffs.
Yeah, I don't know. We still have like 22 million.
I was gonna
LTIR.
say,
Yeah, but
but-
they're not coming back though.
Speaking
Because
of
of-
speaking of Leafs LTIR players, Matt Murray is reportedly seeing pucks. I doubt he returns this year. Maybe they activate him in the playoffs if something goes awry.
Oh Lord.
Maybe he gets his wins
What
another
is it,
cup.
Third,
Leafs.
second or third cup.
I think it's his second cup.
I mean, he got one as.
I know he got
starter,
one as a starter, but I'm
starter,
pretty
yeah.
sure Jari took over.
So he'd be
Did
three.
Jari win the cup? Was Jari on the team that won the cup in
don't think
20?
It was
this-
Flurry, and then it was
Then it was
Murray.
Murray.
Yeah,
But was Murray on the team that when Fleury was a starter?
that's a good question.
Because I know Murray became
Murray-
the
yeah,
starter and
he
won
took
them
it
the
over,
cup.
yeah.
My
Yeah.
brain.
And then I remember Jari took over for Murray, but
Yeah, I don't
Jari
think
never
Jari's
won.
won it.
Jari
Jari's
didn't
never
win
won
the
a cup,
cup.
no.
Yeah. I don't. It's just whether or not Murray was the backup to Fleury in
He might have.
2015
I think he was.
or 2016. I think.
It is. Anyway, maybe another one. We'll see.
You're all. Are you googling it?
Oh no.
Why did you just go on Instagram, bro?
I don't know.
It's automatic.
My brain.
Also talking about Leaf goalies, Joseph Wall was called back up from his conditioning stint. I would expect him to either probably play tomorrow night. We're recording this Wednesday. Tomorrow night against Arizona or Saturday against New York. I would expect his return, probably either one of those.
Yeah, I'd start him against Arizona personally.
So would I. Put Samsonov in against New York.
Yeah, that's my starter though. He can lead us.
Who, Wall or
Wall,
Sammy?
Wall, of course.
Bro, Sammy's been cooking. Don't be dissing
He's
Sammy
not
like
been
that.
good.
He's been good.
He's been having an average save percentage. Like he's been winning, but he hasn't been anything
Yo,
special.
just go on his hockey
No,
reference thing and
that
tell you
was
how many
16.
cups he had.
That was 16, 17.
I think
Um,
that Wall will take the job back.
Oh yeah, and Wall's the starter,
Yeah.
but Samsonov is still good. And yeah,
Okay, yeah, he did play that season.
he did, so he has 2 cups. Speaking of players returning from injury, the choo-choo train, Valerian Nichushkin was cleared to begin practicing again. That's good. It's always difficult with those with the player assistance program stuff because you never really know how long they're gonna be. But the fact that he's practicing again is good, suggests he will be back before the conclusion of the fantasy season. So if he's been dropped, add him back in your league. He should still be IR eligible. Like he still should be just like out.
NA or whatever.
Yeah, like he should still be eligible to go in your IR. If he's not, you have the wrong league settings. This is another really weird situation. The Carolina Hurricanes are essentially, by all the reports I'm reading, actively shopping Nietzsche's.
Yeah.
It's not like they're fielding offers and willing to trade him. It seems like they're looking to ship him out. Nietzsche's is making $3 million against the cap. Don't know for how many more years, but his
3
cap hit
mil?
is 3 mil.
No
They're
way.
talking about
Yeah,
trading him.
what a player.
I mean,
it
he's got
doesn't-
insane trade value.
I know he does, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. You don't trade a $3 million 25-year-old winger when you're trying to win the cup.
Yeah, I know, but if they can get a good goalie, like you do,
If they get
against-
Soros, then
like, yeah, your goalie situation's absolutely
but
dire.
he's really the only one I'd do it. Like, is Gensel that much better than him? Like,
Uh,
yes, Gensel's
like,
better than him,
no,
but he's not
he
that
is,
much
but,
better
like,
than him.
What's his cap hit, Gensel? It was like,
It's like 6, I think.
6 something, yeah.
6 something. It'd be retained, but like,
yeah, and you don't know how Gensel will work in your system. Like,
and he's also Gensel's coming off injury. He's 29.
just stick with Natchez. Why would
That's
you?
what I
be-
mean.
I just think
Really, the only way I would trade him is if you're getting Soros. Sorry to interrupt.
it's just his value's probably so high, right?
Yeah.
Like,
But like, there's no one out there other than really Soros who I think is worth trading Nietzsche's for, unless for some reason like another stud becomes available for some reason. Like I can't even think of a player off the top of my head who'd be like a stud that comes available, but like, yeah, and I can't even think of someone who would even possibly become available.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. Maybe
See, like it's hard. Like there's no right? See, like
Yeah.
there's really no one that you can think of that it's like, yes, like trading Nietzsche for him is an upgrade.
I was gonna check like standing seat people, but no.
Yeah. That one really doesn't make too much sense to me. Keeping up with other rumors, Anthony Mantha, and the Oilers, there's been some connections there. Um, who was it? Someone on the Oilers staff had, Ken Holland, their GM.
What a goat.
He drafted Mantha way back when for Detroit.
He loves
So
getting
there's-
players that he drafted.
There's a connection there, and so that's something to keep in mind. Another one, DeBrusque he's a pending free agent. At the end of the season, the Flames and Oilers reportedly have interest in him. Oilers, I assume, is just a pure rental. Flames, I would expect they're trying to get him
Yeah.
free agency
I
to
mean,
sign
he's a
him.
decent player, yo.
Yeah, he was someone that like I was maybe talking about the Leafs signing in the offseason. So yeah, he's a good player. It makes sense for Boston. It sounds like that's coming to an end. Like it sounds like he's not re-signing in Boston. So yeah, makes sense. And man, they do it right. They just like they trade him away, knowing that they're just gonna trade for another player who provides equal value to him. And so they don't lose a player for nothing like Zach Hyman. They just lose
Jake
for
looks
nothing.
confused.
No. I'm recalling an experience I have regarding Anthony Mantha. This is actually pretty cool. Okay.
Okay, well,
So back in the day when I was in select, we used to practice, or maybe it was early AA, but it was like when I was younger playing hockey. We used to
Oh, yeah.
practice in the MasterCard Center, which is now the Ford Performance Center.
Yeah.
And we practice on the Olympic sized rink.
oh,
And we were there when the World Juniors here. And we would
Okay.
see like Team Canada's lines on the board, like in our change room.
yeah.
And so we would see like Anthony Mantha and stuff like that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Before practice, we'd be
What
checking
year
out the
was that?
lines.
I thought you like met him and I was like,
Yeah, same.
No,
What
no,
year
no.
was that?
I can't remember. We
long
was-
time
I was
ago.
gonna say,
Long
Mantha,
time ago.
Mantha
Yeah.
wasn't on the 2018
no,
team.
but I just remember that was
Like 2015.
yeah. That was I love that whole team just because of that. Like I was paying so much attention to that
What
tournament.
team was that?
They had a bunch of guys who did not turn out.
Did they have McDusty? Was he on that team?
I don't know. I don't.
Because he was 2015, and then I know Marner was 2016.
They had Mantha.
Did they have Duclair?
They might have. Man,
I think that was 2015. I think that was the
Yeah.
McDavid team.
okay. Well, yeah. Then
When
Mantha's-
McDavid broke
Mantha's-
his hand, and then, do you remember this? He broke his hand, and they thought he was going to miss the World Juniors, but he was healthy enough to play. And then he scored in his first game back from the broken hand and punched the glass as a celebration.
Let it go.
Oh man.
And I remember everyone like vividly, like everyone on social media was like, I can't believe he just punched the glass coming back from a broken hand. They were like,
Brother was on social media back then? When was that?
2016, 2015.
Okay.
Yeah. My devious grade 5 Instagram account, bro.
Oh, no
when I
way.
take selfies on my iPad.
Holy
gotta-
the
we gotta
archives.
find-
Nope,
that.
nope,
We gotta
nope. That
find
account got deleted.
No.
I'm not even joking. I lost I archived them too because they were goofy as hell. Me in like my school uniform. Like
No way you
taking
took a
selfies.
mirror pic with like
No,
the
it wasn't a
flash
mirror
on.
pic. It wasn't a
He
mirror pic.
definitely-
Oh, I did have one of
He
those.
definitely did have
I
like
did have one of
the
those. In my
lights are
pajamas,
off.
bro. In a t-shirt and my pajamas.
Okay. I want to see that so bad.
And I also have, in my school uniform, I took a selfie on my iPad and posted it. Listen, we all did that shit, okay?
Bro, I didn't have Instagram till like grade 8, yo.
I was not allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not allowed Snapchat till like grade 8.
I had Snapchat in like grade 5, yo.
What? That's like the opposite.
That's
of what
It's like
normally.
Yeah.
all my cousins had like Snapchat. and
Oh,
was
I
like,
see. I guess,
let me get
yeah.
that shit.
Bro.
Absolute demon.
What do we got next? Is that, is that
No,
it
no,
for
a
news?
couple more things. Senators are buyers, you were saying? They said that they're reportedly looking to move assets for players.
That's not buyer, the sellers.
No, move assets for players.
Well, I remember that.
No, like
I know, but they're also talking about. I know
move
they're
a
gonna
lot of
move like
players.
Tarasenko and Hamonic and stuff.
Yeah.
But I know they're also interested in buying players.
Well, I remember they wanted professionals. They said
Yeah, like Tanev.
Tana, Uyghur.
Uyghur
Bro,
makes sense.
why do you say it like that?
Sorry,
though?
Uyghur. Okay.
Yeah, we Gar,
I don't know why I said
Uyghur.
that.
Uyghur,
But
Uyghur.
that would be a great player for them to get. But they don't
I
need
think
more
we-
defensemen. Like I don't know
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Oh, I know. Speaking of Senators defensemen, someone in my keeper league just dropped Jake Sanderson, and I picked him up.
No way.
So my keeper defensemen now are Rasmus Dahlin, Jake Sanderson, and Mo.
That's
all right.
He thought it was a redraft. Like, what was
I
he
know
thinking?
that's filthy. My keeper forwards are Jack Hughes, Matthew Barzell, Panarin, and then I need one more keeper, probably Joseph Wall.
Ottawa could move several
Yeah.
pieces at the deadline.
Yeah, but they also I know they're also reportedly interested in being buyers
Is it-
too.
Yeah, like I don't think they're fully selling. They probably want players.
What they would
back.
do is like trade Tarasenko, then use those assets that they traded to get the assets traded for Tarasenko,
Kumbalik.
and then send them for a player that has term.
Yeah. Most likely.
I mean, there's no way they could get him, but if they want to mix things up a bit, 'cause it's obviously not working. Nature's would be good for them,
Oh, that yeah.
but they have no one to
Holy,
give.
I
there's
know,
no way
but
they can
because they don't have anyone who's on a cheap cap hit
Korpisalo.
like that.
Korpisalo.
They don't have anyone like Batherson would make sense. Like they want to do lateral move, but Batherson's making
Batherson's-
more than each is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Batherson's pretty good.
Yeah, Nietzsche's better than the Batherson.
Yeah,
no.
for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know if
Batherson,
he's-
Korpisalo. There you go.
Holy shit.
Um,
Korpisalo's so bad, man.
They gotta buy
Yeah,
him out. I
he's
think.
awful.
Yeah,
bro.
I think so.
The buyout's not too bad.
Yeah,
Yes.
because he's making 4 mil or 5 mil or 4 mil
4 mil. It's a really good
4 mil
contract.
for
So-
4 years.
for 4 more years.
It's a really good
Yeah.
contract.
Okay, listen. Like when if sorry,
Bro,
I meant
but
to
in
say
fairness,
it's like,
that's
if it
2
worked
mil
out,
for another 8 years, though. If you think about it, they lose 2 mil in the cap for 8 more years.
I take that. He's so shit.
Not yet, bro. I would wait.
Maybe like if he has 2 years left, just buy
You
it.
buy it out to pay 2 mil for 4 years is
Not bad. But then you just get an actual goalie in free agency, and then you're
Yeah.
in all another type of situation.
What I
Jack Gamble.
yeah.
yeah. I mean, they got him from free agency. They just signed him to that.
Korpisalo?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Then just don't do it again, man.
Yeah.
Let me clear my name quick. What I meant to say is that it's not a good contract, but if
4
that
by
worked,
4 is always safe.
yeah, that was a really I liked the signing because if that worked out, that's a steal. And
Yeah, I actually did like the signing at the time too. I can't lie.
Now that
I
it's
can't
not,
like
really?
shit on it. I thought
I
it was a
really
good
did,
signing at
yeah.
the time.
and now that you can buy it out, it doesn't destroy your team. It's like it was not a terrible signing, but it just didn't work.
I
out.
feel like you got to give him next year for sure. Like you can't, and then you value it after 2 of the 5 years are done.
I mean, yeah, goalies are so
You got to give him another chance. Give him one more year. He's still decently young. He's only like 28.
yeah. Goalies are so weird. I'd give him another. I might give him another year.
Yeah.
So you buy him out next year. Sick.
So
Normally it's half the AAV and then double the term.
So buyout applied over 8 years.
Yeah.
Annual buyout cost 1.3.
yeah,
Oh,
I would. Yeah, I
Oh, he's
was
5. Okay, yeah. Oh, cause like it's his actual salary. Or
so it's 1.3 then the hit.
yeah, that's
so
actually not a
I'd do
lot.
do
that,
1.3
especially with the
for 8
cap going up
years.
so much.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it yet. I'd give him one more year, but then 6 years at 1.3 is like
Whatever.
What do you guys think about Sogard? Think he's
oh, I thought he was good last year and then he just never really got a
Yeah,
chance.
I know. He's
Again,
alright.
think he could be a
Nothing,
starter?
nothing. No, I don't think he's
No.
anything special.
He's a backup at best, I feel
Yeah.
like.
They need a goal.
All right, just finishing the last bit of news. Nedeljkovic and Jari are drawing interest from a variety of teams. I feel like Nedeljkovic is a good buy. His cap it's like 1.3. And I feel like he has the possibility to be a starter, or at least possibility to play a decent amount of games.
Yeah.
Like if you're a team like Colorado, it would make a ton of sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just
Even
split
LA,
starts, just split
even
starts.
LA would make a ton of sense. Split him with Talbot.
Mhm.
Like that's still I think would make a ton of sense. And then Jari, I mean, he's a bigger cap hit. He's definitely a starter. I feel like if you're a team like Arizona, he's cheaper. He'll be cheaper than Markstrom and certainly cheaper than not Arizona, New Jersey or Carolina. Like if you say one of them gets Markstrom, Saros is not available this year, but you need a goalie. Like Jari's a decent one to go get,
Mhm.
especially like put him behind like Brindamore's system, and he'll look pretty good. Yeah. And then the last piece, Adam Larson and Will Borgen are 2 players that the Leafs have checked in on as far as defensemen. Both have term left, which is what the Leafs are interested in trading a first round pick for. Personally, as a Leaf fan, I would love Larson.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He's
that.
30 years old. He is this year and then one more year at $4 million. He can play alongside Mo as a right-handed defenseman. He's not a number 2 defenseman, but playing with Mo, he can be good enough as a 2. And then what that does do also is next year, to be paying the guy playing beside Riley only 4 mil, that opens up abilities to spend. You could maybe then you spend 5 on Pesci, and all of a sudden your decor looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think it
What-
might be worth more than that. But
Pesci at 5.
I don't know.
You never
He's
know
in-
in the free
He's
agency.
in free agency. It's
Yeah.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah, but or even a Nate Sealer, something like that at 3.5,
Yeah.
$4 million for Sealer, something like that.
Fantasy categories legend.
Yeah, I
Nate
actually just
Sealer.
picked him up. Speaking of Sealer, with Drysdale and Ristolainen week to week, and Cam York is just ass. Sealer actually has potential to get the top power play, as insane as that is
I actually
today.
did pick him up yesterday.
Yeah, I picked him up too in my keeper league, or my category keeper league.
Yeah.
So I would pick up Sealer. He's probably available. I would definitely pick him up. That's just a little
For
just a
categories,
little
like,
for categories league, not for points league. He doesn't really provide enough for points league, but for category league, he should be an ad. All right. This pod episode is a buying or selling. So let's start off with Peter Kochetkov. He's 5-2 with a 935 save percentage and 2.3 goals against average in the last 7 games. Are you buying or selling Kochetkov?
selling.
You're
I
selling?
think like yeah, he's doing good right now, but he's so inconsistent. Like
Yeah.
he literally could be so bad in a game and it could just lose you the week. So I would say sell. I mean, if he's doing well now, so I would
You
sell
want
him.
him?
No. I'm saying selling. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
know.
buy him off. You're taking my advice, giving it to me. What do you think, Jake?
Yeah, I would sell as well. I just think goalies are so inconsistent. I would never be buying a goalie really, unless it's someone who you know is really good, has proven it.
True.
Yeah, I would say I'm not necessarily. I feel like I'm not as hard sell as you guys are. Maybe I'm a bit biased because I'm on my team.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I'm not as hard sell, but I certainly wouldn't buy him. Like I certainly wouldn't go to my way to be
Yeah.
like, look at the way he's performing and get him, especially with all the rumors Carolina wanting a goalie. Like that clearly says the team doesn't believe in him. So why should you? I feel like that's pretty
Exactly.
simple. Gabe Velarde is 5 goals, 5 assists in his last 7 games, averaging 19-ish minutes time on ice. You guys buying or selling this production
I'm
from Velarde?
I'm so mad. Literally, like 2 weeks ago, I tried buying him,
And
and
he's gone crazy.
the deal fell through, and now he's
In
going
what league?
crazy. Antrax.
From Antonio.
Yeah, but as you know, you can't make trades with Antonio.
Yeah, Antonio's a fucking
It-
idiot, bro.
It'll take about 30 minutes, so
Yeah.
I gave up on that after the first go.
Yeah, buddy was like, I'll give you Jacob Trouba and Alec Martinez for Quentin Byfield and Philip Hronik in a dynasty league. And I'm like, I wouldn't even. Or he also wanted Kempe for Kempe and
Yeah, he offered me
Kempe
like
and Wallman for Trouba, Martinez, and William
I
Carlson.
think he offered me Crosby and someone else who's like 30 something, and I'm rebuilding.
Yeah,
Like he's like, oh, but you can flip them. I'm not sure I do all that work, man.
yeah. Why would I trade my young players for older players and then trade those older players again? Like that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about Vardy?
Man, I know it's probably his value is probably higher now, but I'd still go for the buy, I think.
Yeah.
I agree.
And you think this production is staying? That's what you guys are saying by buying?
Probably not like exactly what it's like right now, but I would say
Yeah,
it's
Still depth.
it
but-
plays pretty it'll stay pretty
Yeah.
high.
Yeah. He's playing alongside Shifley
Mhm.
and Connor. So
First
And
line.
the Jets are back too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that slump, they're back
the
now.
Jets are back.
Mhm.
So yeah, I agree with you. Last player. He's
Yeah.
helping Kings take so much right now. Travis Sanheim, he has 4 goals, 5 assists in his last 8 games.
Yep.
He's actually been cooking.
Where did I trade him to?
Owen.
Oh, but
You traded him and Hyman for Erickson,
Erickson,
Marco
Rossi.
Rossi, and Kuzmenko.
Oh yeah, I believe so. No. It was a decent trade. Are we buying?
Listen, I picked him up at the start of the year. Want to pick up to me
best defenseman in the Metro.
to me, he's playing so well, I would draft him in a Metro Division draft personally.
It's almost like you took him as the
Almost
third
like
best defenseman
you
in
did.
the division.
I say I can see the future. But no, I think I would buy. I think he's a really solid defenseman. And Philadelphia's playing really well right now. And also, like, there's rumors they might, like, people have been saying all their players kind of like they're selling, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, not Sanheim.
not
but-
Sanheim though.
Uh,
We could see if he's involved in a trade or something, but I would definitely pick him up. He's playing really well.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. I think I'd get Sanheim. I think with the way he's not going to continue over point per game, excuse me. But with all the other stuff he provides in a category league, he's even more valuable, especially if he's going to continue to produce like this. And with Drysdale and Ristolainen week to week, like they're only going to rely on him even more heavily. And so I think more for that reason than anything is the reason why I'm buying him, unless the owner sees what he's been doing recently and is like, you're giving me fucking Devon Taves or Werenski for him. In that case, I'm drawing the line there. But like, I feel like as long as the price is not unreasonably high, I would trade a lot of defensemen for him.
Yeah. He's a dog, I must admit.
He's a dog. All right, that concludes that segment, and on to brand new segment, courtesy of what is it that you stole the idea from?
And not a steal.
No, it's a TikTok trend.
Yeah.
Let's be
Yeah. Not steal, but like,
No.
where did you get inspiration from?
NFR podcast.
honest. For a shout out.
Yep.
Literal.
So these two are gonna be blind ranking, 5 players. I'm gonna give them 5 players. They're gonna rank them where they want, and we're going to see, and then I'm gonna pick a winner.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Well, like,
so
who ranks them best, or what is this
Like
based
who-
off? Like fantasy points?
no,
or-
real life.
Real life.
Just
real
real
life.
life.
And
Who's
who's
the
ranking
better
is the
player?
best?
And then I'm gonna pick whose ranking is the best.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like that.
All right,
So
who wants to
go
go
on.
first? Ugam?
Yeah.
Take the super official paper and pen. All right, I'm gonna give you the players, and then I want you to rank them. All right.
All right.
First player, Elias Lindholm.
Oh Lord.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Oh Lord.
That's actually tough.
Jake's gonna see how I do, and then oh man, Elias Lindholm. You can put anyone in this fucking list. I think I'm gonna go 3.
That's where I would have gone.
Yeah, I think.
I'll keep my opinions out of it because I feel like you could be biased from it.
How do you spell his last name? Lind.
Lind and then Hall HOLM. All right. God, your handwriting shit. All right.
That's because I had to fit in the H
Ne-
there. Oh, Jake's going there.
Well, I got it right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yo, I didn't even think about this. This is a
Yeah.
way better way of doing it.
Is that
I
not what
give
we were
you
doing?
each one player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking like one person at a time. Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
way better idea. All right.
Okay.
For you,
Yeah. Or do you not?
Quinn Hughes.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh man.
Where's this guy pulling these names from? Just your
My head, yeah.
Oh,
I have a
they're gonna
general
fuck
no,
us over.
no. I have a general idea of where
You gotta get
I'm-
a list out.
I know I have a general idea where I'd rank you. Where I'd rank these
So
players.
tough. There's not many players better than him this year. But like you could pull out a few that are better. I'll go 2.
You gonna get someone better?
Should I do number 1?
It's gonna fuck you over, you.
Yeah.
No.
No matter what.
I already have I have all the players in my head now who are gonna give both of you.
All right.
So
I'm gonna go 2. Yeah, 2.
I would have gone there too. 2-2.
Jordan 2-2.
He's putting out the full name. All right.
Okay.
All right. For Ugam, William Nylander.
Ooh.
Oh crap. You know what? I'm gonna put him 1.
Oh,
I feel like
no way.
yeah, I'll go 1.
Okay. Wow.
All right, Jake. You're getting. Think about where I want to give you these guys in. All right, Evgeny Malkin.
Oh man.
It's falling off. I can't lie.
Yeah. What a player though. We're talking about this year.
This
right?
just this year.
Just
Okay.
this year.
Man. It's kind of sad.
The
I don't put him too low because
queen is fading.
what a player.
Fading fast.
What a player. I'm gonna put him. Sure. 4. Is that? I don't know if that's too low, but
I have 1, 3. You have 2 and 4.
yeah.
I don't know. I was yeah, 4. Was probably
Jake's sitting very safely right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
just because like there's.
I just bit the bullet and just said 1 and moved on.
All right. Travis Konechny.
Oh Lord.
Oh, no, that's not too bad.
I think I don't know if I would put it too low. Because I'm thinking 4. Because like Lindholm, first line center or first or second line center, like he could be like point per game.
He could, but he's not.
But Konechny's not
Kentucky's
point
not
per
really good
game.
either. No.
Or are they both all? Is Konechny an all-star?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
He's having a
both
good
all-stars. I feel like they're both like the same. Konechny's younger, but I think Lindholm, I'll put him below Lindholm. I can't lie. I know you love Konechny. I know you love him, but I'm gonna go with my opinion. Konechny.
I won't throw goalies in there, by the way, just so you know, because goalies is so hard to
Thank
compare
God.
against players.
Have you heard Brooks pronounce this? We have a friend. He cannot pronounce hockey player names.
Oh, Sagan? What did he call
He's like
him?
the flight reacts of hockey.
Yo, he called him. What did he call Sagan?
Yeah, he was so weird.
Yeah, it was not even, like normally, like if you hear someone mispronounce Sagan, it's like Seguin.
What was that,
Or-
Sugun or something like that?
Someone who I actually had zero idea who he was.
Yeah, I literally
Like,
did
I did not know
who
who
he
it was.
Yeah. Bro, he cannot pronounce Konechny. There's a Konesi. It's like Konesi. It's like he just forgets it. Forgets a bunch of letters there.
Goodness.
Again, I see. All right, for you, Mr. Lloyd, Mikko Rantanen.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a
man.
tricky one. That's a tricky one.
I feel like I'm cooking with this. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm doing well. Like I feel like almost every one of you guys have been like, you've had tough decisions.
That's really hard. Because
I was expecting you to give us like really bad players.
these are all good players. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like,
There could be some in the
Wherever
locker
we're-
there though.
where's Ryan Reeves?
It's about to be in my number 2 spot.
I'm over Hughes.
Is he below or above Hughes? That's the
I'm trying to
question.
read the faces. Because I don't know. I feel like I make the worst decisions with these.
Yeah. I mean, at least this time you're getting given the players.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
don't have to
pick
pick.
I don't know. I
to
don't think.
pick Luke Hughes.
I think I would take Quinn Hughes over Rantanen personally. But maybe
That's an
not.
interesting take, Jake.
Okay, I'll put him above then.
Okay.
But you made me nervous with that. You made me nervous with that. I don't know why you said it like that.
He's trying to fuck with you.
I know.
I am
It
fucking
works.
with you.
And it works.
I'm getting in your head.
Okay. I surely am not gonna get players better than both of them though.
Yeah, take your time, bro. Take your time.
Yeah, I'll put him below.
See, I would have put him below too.
There we go.
All right,
Okay.
I got.
Oh,
Oh,
We're good.
and we have no pen.
We're good. It's just the cap.
Okay. No,
What?
the thing fell off.
I broke
dude.
the pen.
The
No,
other
where's
part-
the ink, bro?
The ink.
Okay.
Rebuild the pen. Yeah. How did that thing fall off?
I don't even know. I didn't even drop it. Just
It just literally
like
like
fell. Yeah.
there you go.
All right,
Or this is gonna be really bad.
Matthew Rempe.
Oh man, the number one spot's taken.
Oh yeah, number 2 he's going. Number 2. No, number 5. I'm sorry, Rempe.
Did you see that picture of his face in practice?
Yeah.
Yeah, the black guy.
That man
Give him a
has
break.
gone through it.
Please. give
He
him a break.
chooses to fight.
It's
though.
all right. He plays Xhaka in T-minus a week, so it might be over for
That's
him.
me a tilt.
His career might be over.
All right, Patrick Kane.
5. It has to be 5. It has to. He's not better than Quinn Hughes.
Really?
No,
You think this could be really bad, Jake?
it could. You could screw me over here.
No, I already had the names. Like I already know.
Yeah,
them, like,
I know. Oh man. So I have the number 1 spot open, which is pretty rough.
It's better stay fucking McDavid.
For you.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'll give you the number 2 spot open. That's pretty safe. Number 2 spot.
Yeah.
All right, for you. Ready? Adrian Kempe.
Oh.
Oh,
It's not where I want him, but I feel like it's not the worst thing possible.
that's
You
a
gotta
really,
put him too.
that's
Yeah,
a
I
really
know.
good list.
I know. I
Oh,
feel like I
no.
did pretty well.
Oh no.
Like, I think taking that chance on Nylander really paid off.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this pen is
Yeah, what
ass.
the fuck
What
is
do you-
wrong?
what do you do to it?
I don't know. I just wrote and it just combusted in my hands.
Buzz.
I don't know why Siri thought I was talking to her.
Yeah, what do you even say to Siri, bro?
Hey, that's what me and her, you know. Me and my little boo thing.
No way.
Shut it up, Dad. All right,
Yeah.
Jake, for you,
Oh,
Kyle
man.
Connor.
No way. No way.
Sorry, I almost just spit out my water.
Well,
Gotta put him one.
yeah, one day I'll win one of these.
You just accepted me. I love how you put all the
All
full
right.
names except for Malkin
And
and
Ranton.
Richmond,
All right.
Miko, and
Okay. So the way I did this in my head
Yeah,
is I basically was thinking of the players and then where I ranked them.
yeah,
So for you, you got the number one correct.
yeah. I feel like
And you got the number two correct. In my
Really?
opinion. I say Kempe's two. Then I would say connect me over Lindholm.
Yeah,
really,
I agree.
Yeah,
And then, although good thing if you did that though,
Yeah,
Kempe would be
I couldn't-
4. So your list would be.
yeah.
Then
for
I'd say
sure.
Lindholm 4, Rempe 5. So overall good. For you, Jake, I would have said Rantanen 1,
Rantanen one? Okay.
Quinn Hughes 2,
Okay.
Kyle Connor 3,
Yeah,
Patty Kane 4, Malkin 5.
Yeah, my list is kind of fucked. So
So,
your order's messed
I'm
The
up.
only one you
you're-
got right, the only player you put in the correct order is Quinn Hughes at 2.
I would not. I would have gone.
Which is
I
my
would have went Hughes, Rantanen, Connor.
Yeah.
Malkin,
same.
Kane.
I would
yeah,
say
but that's like that's close.
Yeah, Malkin, Kane is like interchangeable. It's like Kane's hard to judge.
So
'cause,
overall, I know it's like it looks like it's bad,
Yeah.
but like I gotta give it to Uggam.
Yeah,
He's
his is
closer.
so solid. Like that's a
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Vamos.
Yeah.
You know what? But
Should-
that's your best effort. I know you lost again. That's your best effort so far.
So going Rantanen, if I had my mind tricks work, you probably would have went Rantanen first, and it probably would have worked out way better.
I would have. I like
you
Ray.
would
would've
have
worked out.
won. You would have won.
Yeah, you would have won.
Damn, those mind tricks are crazy.
Jake,
You cannot tell what you're
you
thinking.
feeble-minded human being, Jake.
Yes. I should not be a lawyer.
Good thing you're
Just think, yeah,
Yeah, that's
good
true.
thing
Not to
you're,
talk
good thing you're
about
just coding.
Yeah.
Have you seen those memes on TikTok about comp sci students?
Yeah.
The comp sci degrees.
Yeah.
It's like,
The homeless guy in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
oh Lord, Jake, it's not looking good.
We'll go back to hockey.
Yeah,
Get a
Go to the
PPO.
show?
Go to the show, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's always
You're
possible.
probably better than Kessel.
We'll make it. Yeah. But
You're
that
probably in better shape.
Legacy, take Legacy.
probably
Yeah,
yeah,
seriously, bro. You're definitely better than Lagesson.
for sure.
He's fucking horrible. God
I've
damn
been
it.
telling you this. You're like, no, he's a solid six guy.
Okay, I said 7. I didn't say 6.
Oh,
I said
7.
7.
7.
Yeah, but just the more I watch him, the more
He's
he's
just so bad.
I didn't even watch him last night. But
You
Greg
guys got
said he
shit
was
on.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
we
got
watched
shit on.
I was studying.
I was at the Drake concert. You're just saw a little flex, you know.
I was
Kinda
playing
throw it away.
dodgeball.
You didn't ask me how my week was.
Oh yeah.
So I
You never
couldn't
asked
fucking
me.
mention that I went to Drake last night. So
Didn't
thank
ask,
you.
buddy,
Thank you
but
for
alright.
caring about me.
Well, I passed it over to Jake. So
Yeah.
technically, Jake didn't ask you.
That's my bad.
Because it went next to
It makes
Nicholas. So
sense.
like, don't blame me.
No one checks it on the host. You know?
What are you looking at? Yeah, I look over you and you're like staring at my hair, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm staring at your eyes. Bro, your hair's so much. No, no.
Bro, last night I got up from studying, like bloodshot eyes. I had been coding for like 6 hours. Like,
Holy!
I
Well,
was
but-
putting in the work.
I was in the
He
dungeon.
was
I
locked
really
in,
was.
bro.
Yo,
Dungeon locked.
I didn't open my blinds all day. I'm like, I don't want to see the nice outside.
It wasn't
Okay.
nice outside.
I remember he was saying on Monday, I mean, you're like, man, it's like summer out there. Like, you just want to go outside and enjoy the nice weather.
I want to throw the football with the boys. Like, I don't want to be studying.
I know.
He's locked in.
I'm locked into summer. I'm not even locked into work. It's bad.
Yeah, same.
Uh,
Low key.
How are we? Imagine exams when it's like 25 degrees outside. That's gonna be so hard to study.
We're
I'm
cooked.
actually so cooked.
We're
Yeah.
cooked.
Yeah.
We're cooked.
Five exams in the span of less than 10 days. I'm cooked.
Not looking
2
forward
on
to
the
that.
same day.
My exam schedule is actually really good. I can't lie.
I'm gonna be out of here on the 21st.
Yeah, same.
No,
My last one's the 20th as well.
Oh yeah, Anthony. Jake, when's yours last?
it's like the 26th.
Oh.
Yeah,
He got booked.
I'd
Yeah,
be
you
so
did get
alone
fucked.
here. That's gonna be so sad.
All right, reeling us back in here to hockey.
Mhm.
Last segment that we have is some fantasy trade deadline tips. So this is not related to the NHL trade deadline, but most of your, like for example, in our Dynasty Fantrax League, the trade deadline is Sunday, March the 10th, 2 days after the NHL trade deadline. That's generally when I would do it. You should have your trade deadline after the real NHL trade deadline because like there's a lot of moves
Yeah.
that could have big impact that
And
you
of
want to be able to adjust.
Of course,
from.
my $50 buy-in category league, the deadline was February 21st. So whoever was the
What?
commissioner,
Such a shitty league.
you're an
Yeah.
idiot. I was spending an hour looking at players to trade for just to realize I couldn't trade for them.
Yeah, I walk into this guy's room on Monday night and I knock on the door. I'm like, "You awake?" I'm like, "Yeah." I walk in. He's like, "Yeah, I'm just looking up players to trade for in my category league."
So instead, I had to settle for picking up Nick Sealer and Garnet Hathaway.
Yeah, and they both cooked for.
I
Not
know.
terrible pick. Yeah, good pickups.
All right. So as a group, we've decided 3 players that we're buying at your trade deadlines and 3 players that we're selling. Now, this has nothing to do with the recent performance. It's not like our buy low, sell high posts on Instagram on Monday. Check out Instagram at Fantasy Hockey Pucks. This is just players that we like rest of season from here on out and players that we're looking to avoid rest of season from here on out. So, first player is Patrick Kane. Now this was more my pick. I think he's having a really underrated season. He's essentially point per game. He looks dominant on the ice. He looks like the not prime Showtime, but I mean he looks pretty close for the 36 or 37-year-old form, however old he is. I really like him rest of the season. I think his value's not too ridiculously high right now, and I think he's only going to continue to get better. He's playing alongside DeBrincat and Larkin, playing top power play. Just won it in OT in Chicago in his first time back at the United Center. So this is all to say I love Kane rest of season and I think he's a good value pickup for a player that can honestly be seen as a league winner.
Yeah, honestly, all those people who picked him up right when he got signed,
Yeah.
you got lucky.
I tried.
Did you pick him up?
No, I didn't pick him
No,
up.
me neither.
Do you have him fan track?
I think
I went
Nick has him.
Fantrax, yeah. I didn't get him in Yahoo.
I don't know. That brother is locked in.
Yeah,
Do you
I
guys
like
have anything
that
else to
though.
add?
I think he covered it pretty well.
Yeah, he's really good.
All right, Jake, you want to talk about the next player?
Yeah, so this kind of continues from Patrick Kane because I'm the same team. I got Alex Lyon.
Loves him.
This guy. So he's definitely solidified his role as starter with Husso out and Reimer being terrible. Just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, he's playing well, but also all Detroit's playing well. They're cooking right now, and I think they're gonna make a big push here to maybe get in out of the wild card spot.
Yeah.
Take out the Leafs here or something.
They're
We'll see.
trying.
And I think also, if you look at last year, Alex Lyon had a big push for Florida going into the playoffs.
Yeah, he was like the reason
Yeah.
they made the playoffs. I know Bobrovsky cooked in the playoffs, but I feel like that's an underrated point that he took over and was a beast.
Yeah, so if history repeats
Unfortunately.
itself, then he could be playing really well here, and the team should be playing well. So I think it'd be a good pickup or a good buy.
Yeah.
I agree. Argo, you want to touch on the last guy?
Robert Thomas. This guy's a dog. I think like most of the season he's been around like 80 season rank range. I got him in my draft and honestly he's just like under the radar been cooking. Like he's jumped
Yeah.
up to like 50 season rank. Like he's just been really good. He puts up a point every single game, over a point even, and he's over a point per game.
Yeah, he's one of the
Yeah.
best playmakers in the league, and nobody talks
Yeah,
about it.
literally like Robert Thomas. That's not a flashy player's name at all.
No,
But on a St. Louis team that's not that good, he still puts up the points. And
He's like what?
he's leading them.
He's like
basically.
what, 15th in the league in points overall?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, like he's
He doesn't do
cooking.
anything other than like points, but he'll get you points.
Yeah,
So,
he'll get you a lot of them, especially assists.
Yeah.
I love that guy. I remember when he was getting booed by the crowd.
That was
earlier
more
this season.
Kyrou.
Oh, good Kyrou.
But
sorry.
Ka-
Oh, fuck,
Yeah,
I-
Kyrou,
That's my
Kyrou.
bad. That's Kyrou. Never
No,
mind.
Thomas was getting
Never
booed
mind,
too, but
he
it
was,
wasn't
yeah.
as much Kyrou.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't as much.
Why is Robert Thomas getting booed?
Because they said he wasn't trying.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
But like he's come back and
Yeah. And then he's the one, he's going to be the captain
Yeah.
soon. He's going to be the next captain.
Yeah.
Because he like was like publicly stated, like, we're trying, bro. Like, shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. Like,
He's their best player.
I like
Yeah.
how they both handled
Plain
that
and simple.
situation.
yeah. Hamilton, former Hamilton Bulldog, watched him when they won the Mem Cup. He cooked for them.
Woohoo.
That's a
Yeah,
nice story.
he
That's a
was-
good story.
Yeah, if you want to actually throw the full loop connection, my billets when I was younger. For those who don't know what a billet is, it's basically like an OHL player lives with you and your family.
Yeah.
Um,
Was it Robert Thomas?
no, it wasn't Robert
Oh.
Thomas. It was Ben Gleason, who's on the he's played a few NHL games. He plays for the Texas whatever Stars, I think they're called, the AHL team for Dallas, and then we had one other who didn't go anywhere. But yeah, they were both on
Didn't
the
even
team.
name drop.
Justin Lemke is
Oh, yeah,
his
that's
name.
my guy.
But yeah, they were all both on the team with Robert Thomas and Matthew Strome. He sucks compared to his two brothers.
Damn.
Who else was on the team? Zach Fucali. He was on that
Habs
team.
legend. Habs legend.
He was also in that World Junior team, was he not?
I think he was
I
on
think
World.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
College legend.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was a goalie. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure he was a goalie. Few other players. Studenich is in the AHL. Matt Luff was on that team. He's on the Kings. Yeah,
Damn.
it was a really good team, and they they won the Mem Cup, and it was cool going to the games, watching them play. Ben Gleason scored. That was my ability. The other ability scored game tying goal in Game 6 of the OHL Finals, and then they proceeded to go win in overtime. So that was cool to see. Shout out Ben Gleason. He's good offensively. Love you, buddy, but you're fucking dog shit at defense. As a defenseman, he doesn't play a lot of defense.
The efficiency defensive war is in the gutter. Looks like it.
Yeah. But he's a good power play defenseman. Although a bit of a struggle behind Heiskanen and Harley to get in there. But
This guy. He's always
all right. I'm alive. I need some vitamins,
You
bro.
do. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
All right. And now moving on to 3 players to avoid. I'll start off with the first one, Sam Reinhart. Now, I'm not saying that Reinhart is shit. I'm not saying you have to sell Reinhart at all costs. He's still second league in goals, despite I'm pretty sure having like 1 post All-Star break. But it's more that he is not someone you should be trading a superstar for. We've got a few questions on Instagram asking about Reinhart and what they should do with him and how should I trade someone like Jason Robertson, or should I trade someone like there's one where they were trading Nylander for a package with Reinhart. Do not do that. He's not worth that. That's most of the point of putting
This
out there.
really is not helping my trade.
If you can get him for more of a package deal of like 2 decent players, I think that's worth it. But I don't think you should be trading for trading a legit bona fide superstar like a Robert Thomas even for him. Like that's not worth it.
What? Like maybe
I would not trade Robert Thomas for Reinhart.
I'm thinking maybe like Nemec or Reinhart 1 for 1. I'll go. You good with that?
Are you cooked in the brain?
Are you good with that?
Save it. That's gonna be the last part. You got to propose it, Reinhart. Trade.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just don't look at the one I proposed.
But yeah, that's my little spiel on Reinhart. Yeah. Who do you want to touch the next? The 2 there.
I didn't put any of these players.
All right, then I'll keep cooking. All right, next player, Jonathan Quick. The main reason I have him here, I know a couple, like literally 2 podcasts ago, we were talking about him being a beast, him possibly being the game 1 starter for the Rangers. Since then, Igor Shesterkin's gone on an absolute tear, winning first star of the week. He's been cooking. He's not going to be the starter anymore. Like he's now pretty clear the backup. He'll still get a decent amount of games, but he's really not worth trading any sort of like bona fide number 1 goalie for. Even Ajari, who's not been doing that well, he's not worth trading for at this point. And so you can still kind of hold him. He's not worth dropping because he's still performing really well, but Shesty's back and Shesty's the guy.
Still pisses me off. I lost that 1 draft
Mhm.
where I had Shesty as the goalie, and he picked Sorokin over him.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. I told you.
Oh, you got your first win. You're now 1-2.
Yeah, I should be. I should
Jake-
be 2-1,
Jake
but
Oh,
I should be 2-1, but I
and
won't be
I'm
that
2-0.
salty.
No,
But
listen.
yeah,
I stand
Shesty's
by that
gone.
pick. I stand by that.
Hey, what he's doing?
Okay, look at
They
the
went
rest
on
of
like a
the
10-game
season. Look at the
winning
rest of the
streak.
season. Rest of the season.
Huh?
Look at the rest of the season though.
Come on, it's just Sturkin, bro. Second
It's
in
Sorokin.
when has Sorokin been in the Hart conversation, yo?
Last year.
He was insane.
Was he nominated?
No.
No. Okay.
Like pipe down. There's levels to this
I
game.
stay. You know, I don't stand by many of my decisions, but that one I do.
No.
Yeah.
That decision was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dick riding is crazy, yo.
All right. The last player is Marc-Andre Fleury. He's similar to Reinhart. Fleury's likely to be traded at the NHL trade deadline. When that happens and he's going to a contender, a lot of people like to say, oh, like he's going to get so many more wins. Like he's so much more valuable. Well, that is going to be true it'll be a quick situation. Like he's not gonna be the number one. He'll be an elite 2, but he will not be the number one. He probably won't even be, maybe a 1B at best if he ends up in maybe LA. But like if all the other teams looking for a goalie, who aren't expected to maybe land like a Markstrom or something, he's not gonna be the number one. And so I think you can utilize that as an ability to sell high on him. But in speaking purely as the buyer, he's someone that I'm personally avoiding pretty heavily when it comes to trade deadline. If you want to buy him now, pre-trade, and his value is not too much, that's worth it, I think, because you don't have to trade much to get him. And when he is inevitably traded, he will gain a lot of value, but not enough that's worth reaching out and trading even like a Stuart Skinner for him, something like that.
Yeah, I think Fleury's overrated, to be honest.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. We got to get into this conversation. We had this before recording. We want to know your opinions. Ugam thinks that Fleury, you think he's going to get in the Hall of Fame, but he's not deserving,
Yeah.
which I think is fucking ridiculous. I think that's insane.
Yeah, no, you're
How many
Not
cups-
even just for longevity, bro.
How
but
many
like,
how many cups has he won as a starter?
two.
2.
2.
He won
One
in 09, and then he won in 2015.
as a starter.
Yeah, for both.
No way he was a starter for both.
Yeah,
He's a legendary
No,
player.
no, 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 I'm checking this.
because 2016, or I might have the years wrong, but 15, 16, he was the starter. When Murray was the backup. 16, 17 is when Murray took over as
Yeah,
a
I know
starter.
that.
and he
I
was the
know. I
backup.
know. he
And then
won in
09, he was
22.
the starter.
Fleury, to me, this is ridiculous.
He was picked like he was drafted like 205.
To me, he's the number one goalie from that era.
What?
Not-
Whoa.
Listen, not in skill.
Is he off the perk?
In
Yo,
career.
Price was better.
In
bro.
career. In like career. Do you look at a career?
He doesn't have a heart.
He has 3 Stanley Cups. And a
God.
Vezina. It's a
Does he have 1 or 2 Vezinas?
I think 2, because the
He's 2.
second one was Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
Two
the
Vezinas.
Vegas one was Mickey
It
Mouse.
was, but
He
it's
won
still-
1 in
still-
Pittsburgh,
listen,
right?
in career, in terms of career,
What are you looking up, bro?
I'm checking to see if he is started. It's not fucking showing me. Talbot.
Anyway,
Flurry. Oh,
yeah.
what
Yeah.
decision Flurry? What the hell is this?
It's like the record.
Was he the starter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
See,
is
look,
it?
see what
Oh.
he was the starter.
Yep. He was
He's
the
still
starter.
shit, yo.
No,
It's
No,
overrated.
no.
that's a legendary career. And as Elliot
He's
Friedman
such a bona
on my
fide.
favorite
Hall of
podcast
Famer.
says, he'll be the
Whoa!
second favorite podcast. Literally 2 thoughts. He'll be the last goalie to play 1,000 games.
How many's Hellbuck at? He would be the only one that could actually make.
Yeah, and I don't think he's gonna reach
No,
it.
he's gonna get injured before that.
Oh, well.
Knock on wood, God forbid, but
yeah,
it's gonna happen.
yeah.
True.
But I just think that
How much does he have?
Probably-
Vasilevsky's also
probably
probably
so
the best.
many.
those are the only 2 that could come close.
Yeah,
And
Vasilevsky's
Vasilevsky's
dealing with
already-
injuries now. You see it.
Yeah, but he still plays. He's still playing. He hasn't
Yeah.
really didn't miss too many
Yeah.
games.
Yeah. But I just think that career is too legendary to not put him in the Hall of Fame.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's the second best goalie of that era.
Yeah.
By
Oh,
only Price.
In skill, we're talking skill.
He's
Like,
better than
would like
I might-
Lundqvist.
Put him over. I go
I'd put him
Price,
over Lundqvist.
Lundqvist.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, I guess.
Lundqvist is my favorite goalie ever.
Really?
Yeah, King Henrik.
He was really good.
He was so good. I remember that.
Yo, low key, it's just so random, but Holtby was mine, bro. I love Prime
Really?
Braden Holtby.
Really?
I always thought that guy was a bum. I can't
I
lie.
Yeah.
thought Prime Braden Holtby was a beast.
I thought he
bro.
was a bum.
Remember when he was on Dallas? That was so weird.
Oh,
And on
those are weird.
Vancouver?
Yeah,
What
Vancouver.
happened?
What about Jonathan Quick?
Oh man, that's true.
Quick was nasty.
Quick
actually.
is not like before. I was just salty because people were saying better price, but I can appreciate he's.
He's nasty.
He-
Even Corey Crawford, bro. Corey
yeah.
Crawford was really good too.
Yeah.
You guys ever have that? I got this poster from like the Scholastic fairs. It would have like the 6
Yeah.
goalie. It was like Ben Bishop,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, I had the
Jonathan
exact
Quick,
one.
Corey Crawford, Price,
I had one.
Lundqvist.
I had a player one that had like Stamkos, the Sedin twins, Mike Richards, Ovechkin,
I
and
had,
Kane. I think
I had that
for the
goalie one
players
above
on-
my fucking desk.
I had two. I had one with Bernier on it on the Leafs.
Oh,
I don't know why he
yeah.
made that poster.
Yeah, what the hell?
I
Yeah.
love Bernier.
What, how many does he have? How many career games?
487.
Oh,
Yeah, he's not even
right,
close.
He's not even close.
No one's close. But that was
Quick.
such a good.
How many does Vasilevsky have? That would be maybe the only one because he's still pretty young.
Joseph Wall's getting there.
No, he's not. He gets injured too much already, and he's already young.
But that was such a legendary era for goalies.
Yeah.
They don't make goalies like that anymore.
457.
Yeah, no one's even close.
Yeah, but he's still only
traded.
28, and he can play if he plays 10
Yeah,
more
how
years.
old's Fleury? Like
Say he plays
36?
say he plays 60
Yeah.
for say he plays 60 for 6 more years. That's till 34. That's how many? What is the math?
I don't know. I'm tired from my exam.
Just pull the calculator, bro.
Okay, 6 times 60,
Yeah.
360. It's not that.
Yeah, but that's only 34. Then say he plays 20 for another 3 years.
Okay.
That's another 60. So add 60. 420.
Still not there.
It's 8,
Yeah.
9,
That's
7.
insane. 1,000 is an insane amount of games.
Yeah, that actually is ridiculous.
You really can't get a career much better than that. It's true. It's true. But yeah,
All right, final thing, you got to propose a Reinhardt trade.
okay. Here we go.
Also, just for all of you that are listening or still listening to this point, if you remember back when Jake proposed me on
Oh, yeah.
Nylander for Marner 1-for-1, we have now completed that trade.
Yep.
It has now happened.
I think
I
it's
got to
gonna
change my
happen.
name from Mitch's Bitches.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't think about that.
Oh.
The iconic.
Got to
name.
change it to Willie Styles.
Okay.
Now you get Mitch's bitches.
Yeah. maybe I'll
Change
keep
it to
that.
Willie Styles. Put a picture of him in a wife beater.
Yeah. I got ants, bears.
Oh,
this guy.
God.
Oh,
Look at
God.
this guy.
Damn it.
This
What did he
guy.
propose? Mika Crosby. No! That's so bad!
He proposed Crosby and
Yo,
Carlson. The
Mika
same shit.
Zibanejad, Sidney Crosby, and Victor Hedman for Matthew Tkachuk, Leon Draisaitl, and Seth
Fuck this
Jones.
guy. How do I?
Yo, chat him and just be like, "Are you fucking dumb?" You know what I was actually gonna say?
Damn. Trade declined.
All right. Let's see.
Askarov
Yeah. I'm
for
trying to-
what? Would you offer him? Schmidt?
Like Schmidt and Osland. Just like prospects.
All right. So let's get this Reinhardt deal going.
Let's get her going, buddy.
Let's get her going. Nemec, second round pick, and let me see, who else do I got
You're
here?
gonna need to add another pretty big player.
Yeah, I know,
a big
I
player, yo.
know.
Like
I don't have any
You could do
players.
pure prospects.
I don't really have any good
Smith.
prospects. Smith.
bro, but like next year, if I want to compete, like Will Smith will be good in like 3 years.
I don't want to give away him.
And I don't think I'll be on Fantrax and well, I probably will.
You
But
probably will. You
Yeah,
definitely will be.
probably.
See, I don't have anyone to trade away. My team is so bad.
Guys in the gutter.
It really am.
God, my team's
Your team actually is good.
so good.
I gotta sell next
Youth
year.
Barzell.
Yo, I'll
Eriksson
trade for
Ek,
I'll
Sneak.
trade for Eric Snack.
Really? Bro, he's so good now.
I know.
Okay, Natchez, second round pick.
Nietzsche's?
Natchez. What did I
You
say?
have Nietzsche's?
No, sorry, not Nemec. Nemec.
Oh, I was like, oh,
Nemec.
I was like, oh, here we go.
Nemec, second round pick, and
You gotta throw in someone good. In
yeah,
there.
like
let's okay. No,
no,
Okay.
no, he doesn't want to do
I was
it.
gonna say Bjorkstrand, but that's not enough.
That is
Nah,
not enough.
no, I know.
Look at his team.
Yeah, look at what are you doing?
Yeah, make this easier on the guy,
Come
bro.
on, Look at here.
Work well there. That's not your team's. That no.
I'm
What's your team?
Strat Attack.
Yo, you gotta trade Jet name, bro. That's so generic. Oh, did you download that finally?
Yeah, I did.
Took a long enough.
Took me what? What week is it?
Week 20.
Took you
Week
20
21.
weeks.
Yep.
Alex Neva. No, he's gonna be third line.
What about Jake
Uh,
Neighbors?
He's all right, I guess.
He's 21 though.
Picked him off waivers, yo. You're not convincing me.
Oh, how do you remember that? How do you remember that?
Because you flexed to me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jake Neighbors.
Damn.
Neighbors. I got.
What about like
Your team is
so bad? How
it
am
does
I
not
in a
scream
playoff
to
spot?
me. Because you just got Kucherov and
Kucherov and
Marner.
Draisaitl.
Marner,
Dry.
Yeah.
I wanted
Matthew
Kachuk.
Tkachuk.
I wanted Kachuk, but I don't think
You
I'll
want-
trade him.
Okay.
I also want Wallstead.
You could. You could trade.
Just trade all my goalie prospects.
You actually could
All-
trade Kachuk for a
Kachuk?
ridiculous package back.
Okay. Here. How about this trade? All right. Let's get it going.
That's
Alright.
not the right guy.
I'm on
Uh,
Team Jake here to win this trade, by the way. just
yeah.
so you know.
Yeah, I know, because I fucked all of and everyone in this league
yeah,
over.
this guy is so good at trading. All right.
You do Kachuk. probably.
Kachuk for Reinhardt. And
It's definitely an and. Like, are you
Yeah, I know.
angry?
but I'm just. You stupid? Are you dumb? Why are you like being quiet as if I'm
sure,
not
okay.
right here?
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
As if
All right,
I'm
so
not
Ryan,
right
so Kachuk for Reinhardt. What about
Reinhardt,
Sharp,
Booch.
Reinhardt Buchnevich, and throw a prospect in there?
here.
Yeah.
And a prospect is crazy.
Stay going. Imagine.
Alright, we're not getting this.
No,
fucking
no, no,
good.
no. Okay. What about Ratty?
Aturati?
Aturati, yeah.
Oh, he's ready for the NHL. Oh Lord.
Let me propose a trade. Let me propose a trade at least.
Oh Lord. Buchnevich.
Yo, look at if you go to Buchnevich, look at the trade that I made. I drafted him.
Transactions fantasy.
Here we go.
Tavares for Buchnevich. Did you trade away?
And
Oh, you
I
got
gave-
Tavares.
What do
I
you
gave
think
a
of,
first
what do you think of
round
this?
pick, too.
Reinhardt Buchnevich, Aturati for Matthew Kachuk.
Hmm.
I'll submit it.
Hold on. I want to replace Buchnevich because he's having a down year, and I know you. Okay, he submitted it. Never mind.
You can counter proposal.
We're close.
They're
We're
getting close.
close.
This is gonna be a Furry and Friends blockbuster. In case you're wondering why the league name is Furry and Friends, Azim is the furry.
No, my poor guy.
Why is he the furry?
Yeah.
Because he has a bunch of facial hair.
Oh. That's tough.
And drop Stolars. Don't need that guy on my team.
All right.
Nope.
What has happened? Anthony Stolarz has re-entered.
All right. Well,
hurry up. Let's go.
we'll let you
So
know.
hurry up.
We'll let you know at the start of the start of the Saturday episode,
Yep.
the conclusion of this. But you guys hear the trade: Buchnevich, Reinhardt, and
Matthew
Ratty
Ratty,
for
yeah.
Matthew Kachuk in a dynasty league.
That's how it started.
Potential blockbuster. We'll let you know the conclusion. In the meantime, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you have a good week. We'll see you guys on Saturday, the next time we drop the puck. Have a good one, everybody.